The stock market has been really quiet, but it's about to make big moves. Don't get caught off guard. Watch this video. Remember to stay till the end so you get your free trade alert. Hello there, I'm Scott, founder of Trade Alert HQ. I'm here to help you take your trading and investing game to the next level. After leaving my corporate job in 2016, I've dedicated my life to traveling the world and trading stocks and crypto full time. Whether it's stocks, Bitcoin, or the hottest altcoins, Trade Alert HQ is all about giving you smarter strategies to accelerate your path to financial freedom. My mission is simple: to work for you. I'll deliver actionable insights, real-time trade alerts, and strategies that empower you to take control of your financial future. Twice a week, I'll bring you analysis on stocks and crypto, real-time buy and sell alerts, and answer your questions to help you make the best decisions. Your requests and ideas are always welcome here. What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Join the Trade Alert HQ family. Your journey to financial freedom starts now. Okay, let's jump right in. Let's take a look at the market watch for this week. Now, again, it's a pretty big week and elections are coming up in the United States. Trust me on this one. It hasn't been volatile, but it's about to get volatile. You're going to see some big moves in the stock market. Let's watch this. Now, Monday, not too much is going on, but elections are on the 5th in the U.S., so pay attention to that. We have, again, Thursday, November 7th, jobless claims. We talked about how important that United States initial jobless claims number is. We want to stay below 160K to keep a recession off the table in the United States. So we want to keep an eye on that. Now, there's an interest rate decision by the FOMC at 2 o'clock on Thursday. You're going to see some market volatility there. But most importantly, at 2:30, Jerome Powell's press conference, when he starts talking, that's when the algos and the markets really get crazy, hanging on every little word that he has to say. Stay close and pay attention to that. Now, we're going to jump right into look at some charts, and I want to give you an idea of, for example, this is MicroStrategy, MSTR, okay? Just to give you an idea of why it's important to subscribe and share this channel and like this channel, there was an alert to go long MicroStrategy. Now, February 2021, this was the high, this was the top on MicroStrategy back in the last bull market in 2021. And it was important to know that once that level, okay, gets reclaimed by price, which happened back here at 131, that is a very strong signal to be long MicroStrategy. Now, bear in mind, MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor has been buying up Bitcoin left and right. So if you own MicroStrategy, essentially you own Bitcoin. Not technically, because technically you don't own Bitcoin, but owning this is like owning Bitcoin on steroids because it moves even faster and bigger than Bitcoin. That goes in both directions. If this goes down, for example, if Bitcoin goes down, this goes down. If Bitcoin goes up, this goes up. So take a look at this thing. It is absolutely skyrocketing. Now, it's important to know that the original all-time high for MicroStrategy is back here at 331. That's from the 2000 crash, the dot-com bubble. Some people know about that, some don't. If you don't know, it was a huge stock market crash. So just know, if this happens to get up to around 331, it's probably going to hit the brakes at that level. Now, I expect a pullback, okay, even though it's pumping right now, because SRSI is about to try to cross back down. RSI is making a lower high into price making a higher high. This is known as bearish divergence. It doesn't mean sell. It just means the odds of a trend change could happen. It increases the likelihood. So this is kind of unhealthy making this type of a move, but you don't want to short this thing blindly, okay? Because it really is pumping, and Bitcoin's pumping today a bit too. So that's pumping this thing up. Now, if it comes back anywhere in this range for MicroStrategy, I'd probably look to, take a long, let's look at a fib retrace. Into this 382 would be the shallow retrace at about 192. But if it wants to do a deeper retrace, it could pull back into this SR flip level around 171 or the golden pocket around 160. Don't let that catch you off guard if you're long MicroStrategy. All right, so you might want to consider a little profit taking or just sit tight, because if Bitcoin blasts off to a new all-time high, this thing is going to go up here and it is going to tag this 331 level. Okay, now this week is a huge week for earnings in stocks, last week and this week. So let's talk about them. We had Google, Snap, Chipotle, Visa, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Coin, Hood, Roku, Riot, Starbucks. Stay ahead of the game with real-time trade alerts. Hit subscribe and turn the notifications on so you're always the first to know about the latest stock and crypto moves. Your financial freedom is just one click away. Let's crush those gains together. Let's take a look at the VIX, okay? Just to give you an idea, this was the COVID crash. Now the VIX is the volatility or the fear gauge in the stock market. Notice here in 2020, it spiked way up here during the COVID crash, and it essentially cooled off and formed this huge consolidation pattern into this alert. This was a trade alert in the Financial Freedom Academy. If you don't know what the Financial Freedom Academy is, you should definitely check it out. The link's in the description. There's free email updates every week that just gives you a nice outlook on the markets. Check it out. Now, in the FFA, the trade alert was right here. Now, I kid you not, this trade alert shot up in about one day 270%, okay? Because it had bullish signals back here, and this was back in July. And if you notice, the stock market had a steep sell-off, so that didn't really catch us off guard because the VIX was flashing trouble or red alert, okay? Now, I'll say this thing's shaping up to introduce a lot of volatility coming back into stocks. What do we mean by volatility? I mean big price swings. Those swings can be up, those swings can be down, but we're going to have some big moves coming into the elections, coming into the job numbers towards November. So keep an eye on this. All you need to know, let's keep this simple. For the VIX, you want the VIX to stay below 20. If the VIX starts closing above this 20 level, you're going to see a spike in this, and you'll probably see stocks making big moves, likely down. However, they can move in both directions. So 20 is the level to watch on the VIX. If you don't know how to trade the VIX, then don't do it. Just use it as an indication of how much risk is in the market, okay? Right now, the fast line is down below the slow and RSI is above 50, but this is something to keep an eye on along with the jobs numbers like we talked about, okay? Now, chart of the day. Let's talk about Palantir. Palantir, this thing has been spectacular. Palantir Technologies is actually doing something which is known as a classic double top. In stocks, anytime you see a high put in back in 2021 and then you see it getting retapped from the underside right here, this is called a double top. This is known technically as a short setup, meaning what should price do? Technically, price should pull back from this double top zone because this is acting as resistance. It's just hitting that resistance and it should pull back. Now, there's no guarantee in trading. That's why you use risk management. If you don't know what risk management is or you don't know how to short, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, follow and ask questions, and I'll teach you. But basically, this is a good short setup if price doesn't break and close above $44, $45, this should pull back into the midline of this parallel channel and reset. A good long would be around 35, okay? Now, again, there's no guarantees. SRSI is crossing down and RSI is above the breakout level. Now, let's talk about the bullish case, okay? Because if price gets above this level and it holds above this level, then the bullish target for Palantir is 54.78. Mark that level in your chart. So price can either break out, reclaim, and make a move up to this 54, or price can reject and pull back to either this pink 9 EMA, or a deeper pullback would put you right around 35, which would be a healthy buying zone. Don't let this catch you off guard. Remember, Palantir has earnings coming up on the 4th of November, so you want to keep an eye on what's going on. Now, a lot of times what happens is a stock, there's something called buy the rumor, sell the news. A stock will be bought up into earnings, and when earnings come out, it could actually sell off if the earnings disappoint. So keep an eye on this double top short, or see if the earnings boost Palantir right through this resistance level where it flips this $45 into support. If it does that, then you can take a look at making a move up to this 54 level over the longer term. That's been your market update in stocks for this week. Let me know in the comments section, what do you want to see? There's so many stocks, and what questions do you have? And I look forward to seeing you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Your support drives this community. If this video brought you value, hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, here at Trade Alert HQ, you're the first to know about real-time trade alerts. We're growing fast and you are at the heart of it. I'm here working for you, so let's keep this momentum going. Your financial freedom starts here.